Hello YouTube, this is definitely not the first video I expected to be making, but it was one I couldn't help. My friend and I were talking about Valentine's Day cards because she has a little girl, and then we were looking at them and we were just laughing at how many low star reviews there are for kids' Valentines when they only cost like $2 to $3. I don't get why people are expecting a huge amount of quality, but apparently they are. So today we're going to be testing out 3 of the lower ranked Valentines from Target.com. I chose to do the ones with tattoos over the ones that had the other things in it because I figured tattoos would be easiest to test and see if people were just doing it wrong or if these genuinely did not work. So first up, we have Frozen Valentines. With only 11 reviews on the site, it has a 1.2 rating, and some of the reviews feature "do not buy, they do not work. These do not work at all. No amount of water or pressing makes them stick. I unfortunately did not discover this until after my daughter had written all of her classmates' names on the card. A lot of tattoos do not stick. More tattoos did not stick. Shameful that Target had these because they do not stick. And also Valentines were made of cheap paper and rip easy, which you're paying $2.50 for, so I don't see how you didn't expect them to be kind of cheap quality. All right, so the Valentine stickers look like this. They're glitter stickers, tattoos, sorry. And let's just see if we can get one of them to work. I'm kind of hoping we do, just so we can all laugh at the fact that a lot of moms couldn't figure it out. But then at the same time, it would be interesting to see if they don't. So the directions say, slowly remove the product sheet, press tattoo firmly on dry, clean skin, printed side down, wet thoroughly with water, wait 60 seconds to slide off paper, remove with baby oil. So it doesn't say warm or hot water. So we'll just try with warm water because I feel like that's how I had to do it when I was a kid. All right, and now we'll just wait 60 seconds. And while I do that, let's find some more reviews. Disappointing tattoos. Like others have stated, the tattoos don't come off onto the skin. They are a great design and super cute, but not functional. Disappointing. I am very angry about these. The tattoos did not work. I had extras left and my daughter wanted a tattoo, so I tried 3 different ones, and none of them worked. Thank God she asked for one because her classmates would have gotten tattoos that didn't work. So we're angry about $2.50 Valentine's cards. I mean, the chances of them not working are probably pretty high because it's $2.50. But I feel like this is a lot of anger towards Valentines that are $2.50. I just feel like keep your expectations low when the money is not that high. And I mean, with how many different kinds of Valentines there are now, don't necessarily have to get the ones with tattoos, right? All right. See if we can get it. We got it. I mean, granted, there is a bit left on there, but the tattoos did stick. So let's do another one just in case that one was magical. And I'm saying this one was on us, so I feel like we should do Elsa now and just see if we can get it to stick again. I'm wondering if they use cold water or if I'm doing it for longer than 60 seconds. I really hope I can get these off at the end because otherwise I'm going into work tomorrow with a bunch of random tattoos on my arm. That should be fun to explain. All right, so we started the 60 seconds again, and let's see how it goes. I really am wondering, how did 11 people not figure out how to get these to stick? And why is no one who did get them how to stick? Well, they're probably not reviewing it because it's just a Valentine's Day card, and I feel like all these are just the people that are upset it didn't work. Um, but that's at least 11 people who could not figure out how to put on tattoos. Um, so I'm wondering how they did it, because for 11 people not to figure it out, at least, those are just the people who reviewed it. You think they're doing something wrong. And even though they're claiming we did multiple tries and then we also, you know, tried it for a long time, tried different pressures, you have to think they're doing something wrong. All right, it's been about a minute again. Let's see if we can get all of Elsa off this time and not leave anything on the paper. But at least we did get the tattoo to come off somewhat the first time. Let's see if we can recreate that. Oh, and we sort of did, but unfortunately, Elsa still kind of stuck on the paper. Maybe this is what they were talking about. So it looks like some of it'll stick, but other pieces of it will not. So you are getting some of that tattoo off. You're not getting all of it, so it doesn't look very good. The Anna one doesn't look bad unless you zoom up close. I don't know if you can see the little patches there. But it doesn't look horrible. I mean, for $2.50, I'm not exactly surprised or mad at it. I feel like with more testing and more time and hotter water, maybe you could get this one to come off a bit better. And it was also complaining about the quality of the Valentine. So we're going to look at that too real quick. So they are kind of flimsy, but again, it's $2.50. They're not going to be that durable. They're not going to be that strong. But we're just going to test it because that's what the review said. So it has a little pocket for that tattoo. Let's put one in to see if that rips. Let's hope not. And it doesn't want to go in. It's almost too big for the tattoo. Fit in. You're able to close it. But yeah, if you're going to rip it, it's going to rip. It's paper. $2.50 paper. It's going to rip. But really, you know, for a mailbox, if you fold it up, it rips, but it'll be fine. A kid won't care. All right. And next up, we have Disney Descendants Valentine's glitter bracelet tattoos. I wonder if the glitter is what's making these not stick. That could be a good theory. All right, I'm pulling those up. And I'm wondering if people are having a hard time with this one too, because it's a bracelet instead of just a square tattoo. So maybe that doesn't work as well. Already, like, the plastic on the tattoo is kind of coming off, so there's that. Let's see. These only have one review, and they're $3.50. I'm surprised they didn't have more. And I'm gonna go with this top one, because at least I don't have a bunch of kids' faces on my arm. All right. Slowly remove protective sheet that wasn't even on there. Press tattoo firmly onto dry, clean skin, printed side down, of course. Wet thoroughly with water, wait 60 seconds, slide off paper, remove with baby oil. And again, do not apply in your eyes or sensitive skin. So we're going to go this arm this time and try and get that. And we're going to have to get more of our thing wet. And let's see if we can't get this to work. All right, and the one solo review for this did give it a 4 out of 5 value, but a 2 out of 5 quality. So I'm guessing they're realizing for $3.50 they got a decent amount of product, even though there were only 16 Valentines in this one, so you'd have to almost get 2 for your kids, because there's no way you only have 16 kids in your class, unless it's like preschool. All right, they're descended, so my daughter was happy. I like that they come with bracelet tattoos, so we don't have to come up with a candy-free favor. Though a lot of tattoos now have, or a lot of Valentines now have a bunch of favors in them. I saw glow sticks, pencils, puzzles, bookmarks about anything and everything. None were really like just cards at Target. That was weird. There are a few things I think they could improve. One, product packaging. The strips of multiple cards were loosely wound to fit in the box, rather than folded flat using the perforation lines. This causes folds in the middle of some cards which aren't flattening. After pressing them 24 hours, they still aren't flattened. Hopefully they will eventually. Tattoo and card variety. In my opinion, they are more female focused, 3/4 of the cards and all the tattoos. It would have been nice if at least half were gender neutral. So they didn't like that a lot of the cards were, female focused, which we'll look at later, and they didn't like the cards were rolled up, which I'll pull those out and we'll check those as well, because that may have just been a packaging issue with hers versus other people's. But I find it kind of weird that there was only one. And it didn't say that tattoos didn't come off. So I guess they were just not happy about the card variety and the cards being circle in there. So maybe this tattoo will work better. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't just have random splotches on my arm. All right. And the paper's even coming up. And that tattoo came off really well. Okay, so far, the $3.51 Descendants is doing better than the $2.50 Frozen tattoos. So this one's actually coming off. This one is not. So this one so far is the better deal. And now, oh, I see what they're saying. If you look, they're kind of, well, these are on the perforated line. But I guess just the way maybe hers were stacked up, they aren't. But it looks like all of mine, the way they're wound up, is because that's the perforation. So it looks like they are. So I see what she is saying. Girls, 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 and a few boys. And that's really the only 4 cards you get, are those 4. But Descendants is typically, I feel like, geared towards more young girls than young boys. Possibly. I don't know the demographics who watch it. But I know, like, a lot of kids I've babysat for, a lot of the ones that like Disney Descendants were girls. I feel like this is more a product that Disney would be wanting to gear towards girls. Just my 2 cents. I don't think it's bad that there's a lot of girls on here because there's only really 4 or 5 main guys now, I guess. And a lot more females. I don't know. I don't see an issue. I get wanting it to be more gender neutral, to have an equal balance between the sexes, but I'm not mad at it. It feels very much like we want girls to buy this product kind of a deal, which I, again, don't see much of an issue with. I am wondering, these are tearing worse than the Frozen ones if you look. Let's see if we can get that. So I feel like these card qualities might be a little bit worse. And again, the fact the sheet didn't stay on for that one is a little concerning. Let's see if we can slide this one. Yeah, see, the sheet again is wanting to come up and not. I think the problem is, I don't know, does have perforations. I thought maybe that was going to be the problem. But it definitely doesn't want to stay on the tattoo. So I feel like that, when you put it in the card and put, the card inside the Valentine's Day box, that's going to be. And this one ripped a lot easier than the Frozen one. I was just trying to lift it up and it broke. So let's try and do that on a different one, see if that works. Yeah, I think the card quality on the $2.50 one's a lot worse than the Frozen one. Frozen I could tear apart easy. This one is just, as you can see, it's just not, it's not good. So again, I'll try and put it in here. We kind of got that in, sort of. It's not fully sticking. I'm trying. Yeah, it's not, this one is not wanting to stick in there. There, we got it. The plastic sheet's not fully in there, and I think maybe you just keep it like this and don't fold it in half, but then I feel like this part's gonna come undone in the box that you throw it in, and then this perforation sheet's gonna come off. See, the tattoo's even coming off. I barely touch it. So while I think the tattoo quality is better on this one, I feel like the tattoo holder and the card quality is inferior to the Anna and Elsa one, and I'm wondering if, with a bit more experiment later on today, if I can't get those to work over these. And the last one I have is Bubbly Llama Valentines, which with 32 scented tattoos. These didn't actually have any rating when I looked them up on Target.com, but I mostly wanted a third one to test, and I kind of wanted to know if they actually smelled like, I think it's bubblegum. I wanted to know if they could actually smell like bubblegum. So that's mainly what I'm testing today, because I'd be pretty excited if this smelled like bubblegum. And going back to the Descendants one and my comment on, the gender thing, I mean, that's just how products are now, is they want to gear them towards girls and boys. It doesn't really mean girls or boys have to buy them. It's just kind of the marketing behind, Disney and everything, like how Disney will put out Spider-Man tattoos fully expecting, little boys to want to buy them, but if little girls buy them, there's nothing stopping them from doing so. Same with the Disney tattoos. They're fully anticipating more girls will buy the Disney Descendants ones because princesses and all that, than they will little boys, and that's probably why they're more full of girls, besides the point that most of the time Mal and Evie are the two taking the stage over the boys in the movie. All right. These are actually pretty cute tattoos. I like these. I don't like the white one up at top because you can't really see it on the paper. So I'm hoping you can actually see that on your skin. Let's actually test that one because I'm wondering if you can. You probably can, but let's find out. This one I am going to do on the back of my hand just because I'm running out of room on my arms. Actually, I probably could fit it. Here, nah. Here? Yeah, we can, well, I want to be able to smell it. Let's do the hand. Kind of hoping. Doesn't really smell like bubblegum to me. Could just be because my nose doesn't work that well. All right, let's see if we can get this one to work. Yeah, unfortunately there aren't any reviews for this one that I could find, which you would think there would be, but maybe people didn't gravitate towards this one as much. This one's also $3.50, or at least there wasn't any last time I looked. So let's see if I can't hold that down while Googling Bubbly Llama tattoos. Use Valentines. Let's add that in. And hope they come up. They do. And yep, no reviews. None whatsoever. So either people didn't buy this or it worked fine and no one really felt they had to review it because it worked fine and they're not mad at it. Though I'm not sure how they smell like bubblegum. And again, the thing slid, but this one came off just fine. I'm wondering, we go back and let's try this tattoo once again on my hand and see if we can't get it to work. I'm thinking since we have a white llama, we should do a white Olaf. Maybe, if I can get him out. And then we'll go back and test the card quality of the llamas. Well, this one's on my hand. All right, we got that one going. And these are kind of cute. They're all kind of folded up like the last one was. And they're all chewing related and llama related puns. That's kind of cute. I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm trying to hold the towel on my hand with the other. All right, let's see if I can get this done. If so, then the Disney sentence quality is really bad. Yep, tore that no problem one-handed. And this is one you're going to have to fold in half, which is okay because the Valentine's little sticker should fit in there okay. So I think this one and the frozen paper ones are definitely higher quality than the Disney Descendants ones, which is a little sad since the Disney Descendants one had fewer Valentines at a higher price point. The llamas are 32 count with the 32 stickers, whereas Disney is 16 and Frozen is also 32. So 2 of them are probably going to be better for your money than the other one. All right, let's check this tattoo out. You get it? Can we get it? Nope, not really. We sort of got him, and then we sort of don't. So I don't really know what's the difference between this tattoo and the other glitter ones where one stuck and one didn't, because they're both Disney, so they're probably both produced by the same company, but we're not sure why one's working better than the other. But we also don't know why one card quality is better than the other. Let's try and stick this llama tattoo in here just to test to see if the little doohickey things that hold it are okay. And we're trying one, the other one in, 2. Fits fine, doesn't break. So I would say out of all 3 of them, I'd say the bubbly llama one is the winner, whether or not, it doesn't really smell like bubblegum, but the tattoos and the card quality, I say, are going to be the best bang for your buck out of this one. And again, I know it's over and past Valentine's Day, but when you work 40 hours a week, you do YouTube, I guess, when you can. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope to actually upload a second video.